pleasure and a privilege for me to be here this afternoon. Of course, I am in Kingston, Jamaica. Kingston, Jamaica, or most of you might know or might heard of Kingston, Jamaica. And of course, the population here in Kingston, Jamaica is 607,664 to 611,154,000. That's the population in Kingston, Jamaica. Now, if you're thinking about the population at large in Jamaica is 2.84 million population in Jamaica. It's a shade below 3 million. And of course, looking at the weather condition here, the weather condition here, it's 26 degrees, feels like 28 degrees here. It's a bit humid here. The precipitation here is 0%, meaning that there's no form of dew at the moment. But you have seen the clouds, nimbus, stratus, and cumulus coming down around. And of course, precipitation is 0%, and the wind speed is 8 km/h. And of course, the humidity is 62%. Of course, it's very humid here. Not much wind coming across, but however, don't want to really take much of that. We are at the Enpar Signs and Engraving business establishment here in Kingston, Jamaica. And of course, you have seen what they specializes in, but I am not here to talk much about it. We're here this morning with a gentleman. He's going to give us a synopsis of his name and where he is from. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
And how are you doing?
I am not too bad. I'm not too bad. Welcome to Kingston.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes. And your name is, do you remember your name, sir?
Of course, sure. My name is Newton Perrin. Yes.
So the name Newton brings me back to the mathematical term Newton law, but I'm not quite sure if you're familiar with that anyhow. So we're going to talk much about their business, Enpar Signs and Engraving, but just want to hear a little bit more about you. You're from Kingston here?
Yes, I am from Kingston, born and raised in Kingston. Well, to be specific, St. Andrew.
St. Andrew.
Right.
So Upper Kingston.
Yes.
All right. So he's an uptown man. All right. So yeah, we hear a little bit much about him, but we are gonna basically go inside to see much about the business, because we are here to talk about the business aspect and to broadcast his business. And of course, you know, one can only know about the business if we talk about the business. Of course, my name is Denzel Osborne, streaming to you live on my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel. And with me is Mr. Newton Noel Perrin. And we are going to go inside and we are going to talk a bit more about the business establishment. Come along, let's go inside. So, I would say again, pleasant good afternoon again to you. Of course, Mr. Perrin, Mr. Newton Perrin, and we are here this morning to have a little talk with him about his business and where do we go from here in terms of business. Thank you very much, Mr. Newton. Yes, so we were having just a little bit of talk early on about the business aspect of what you do here. Of course, you know, you already established your name and where you're from. You're a town boy, you're a Kingston man at the moment. Of course, in terms of Enpar now, we're talking about the business now and the business establishment. How did the name Enpar comes about?
Okay, well, actually, it is an abbreviation of engraving partners.
Oh, engraving
yes.
partners.
So there is a couple, Mr. Gentles and his wife, who founded the business, and they are partners in the business. So I am managing it.
Oh, you're the site manager. Okay, you're the site manager of the business. And you see, I haven't heard of this business before until I was reliably informed about it. I think probably a couple months ago, and it's so intriguing to know about this because my father usually do the same thing.
Oh, interesting, interesting.
But the way he done his part, it is that he used a knife to carve. So it basically do the carving part of it. But you do a whole plethora of stuff here. We'll talk about the sign in just a little while here. And so you talk about the name comes about the partner, and how long is the sign and engraving business is in business? It's about maybe 2 years or 3 years.
No, actually it was founded in 2008.
2008.
Yes, so well, you can do the calculation. So
yes, it's a couple of years now.
Yeah, yes.
Couple of years ago.
Right.
So this is
over 17 or 18 years.
17 or 18 years.
Probably,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this the only established? This is the only location, or you've been doing?
All right. So we have grown and moved about. So the original location that we were at was Retirement Crescent, and then we moved. So we are here now. This is our home now.
All right. So the home address is where you can.
So this is 13 Beechwood Avenue. If you're coming from the Hertfordshire Road side, it's on the left hand side coming down Beechwood Avenue as you pass the Tesco gas station. So it's not hard. It's not hard to find. Yeah, number 13.
Number 13. All right. So you have already established the place, and you said they can find. Of course, coming from Hertfordshire.
Yes, from Hertfordshire Road. Yes.
All right. So how can I find it if I'm coming from downtown?
If you're coming from downtown, then you can travel up. You travel. The road is well. There are various places to reach there. You can come from South Camp Road. When you come to the stoplight, you enter onto Hertfordshire Road, okay. and it's on your left hand side coming up. Beechwood Avenue. It's on your left hand side coming up.
So Beechwood Avenue. So he's saying that it's on the left hand side coming up, but if I'm taking a public bus, you know the number that I would take?
Well, there a few buses that ply from town to Hertfordshire.
Okay.
Right. So you can there's a bus stop right at the National Bakery right there.
National Bakery.
Right. So you can come off there and then you just come down Beechwood Avenue.
Oh.
Right. So it's off the main.
It's off the main.
Easily found. So we have taxi, coaster buses and
so you're telling me like countryman like me, it's gonna be a bit hard for me to find?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Alright, good. Alright, so we've been talking about the business aspect and how can you find the location here, 13 Beechwood Avenue, of course in Kingston. We're talking with Mr. Newton and Noel Perrin, and of course we'll talk a little bit more in the business aspect and what the business specializes in. But of course, this broadcast is sponsored by Grace, God's unmerited favor, and brought to you today by the beautiful sunshine that brightens your day, and then the one-on-one Let's Talk. So we're going to go into the business aspect of the operation now, and what does Enpar specializes in. And of course, if I may just stand for a little while here, and Mr. Noel will actually show us some of he had a whole plethora of plaques here to show, and of course this is, let's start a bit down here. This one we're looking at a tablet. Is there just a tablet here?
Yes, well, this is we consider this a headstone.
A headstone,
right? But it's a granite headstone.
It's a granite headstone.
Yes.
All right, let's allow. Okay, this one is called a granite headstone,
Right.
and of course this one is
That is marble in concrete.
marble in concrete,
Right.
and this one will be the same thing.
Yes, that's marble. So we offer without the concrete base and also with by itself as is. So yes, so you have the option to mount it differently.
So in terms of these we're looking at here, it's the same thing that you engrave the words on it. So what if I just want, say the picture is here and I want another person's, it's going to be an extra charge, or it doesn't really matter?
Yes, well, depending on what you want, there is a cost attached to it. So for the photograph, there's an additional cost. But for the engraving,
yes.
It is done by square foot.
Or by square foot.
Right. So depending on the square footage, you will get your costing accordingly.
Of course, and if you just want just a regular. I've seen there's a sample in Chinese. It's very intriguing why you have it in Chinese. I'm saying that it is like is it from Korea? Is Korea writing or Mandarin, or just is basically Chinese writing here?
Well, I was told that it's Mandarin.
It's Mandarin.
Right.
All right. So looking at it, you can see that the business aspect of it, it's very wide. Enpar caters for a wide variety of items and their needs, and of course these are some just little picture, wall picture that can be placed on the wall, or this is.
Or it's also we also offer the service of sublimation. So
okay.
For souvenirs we do all of those too. So we specialize in engraving, but it's actually a sign company. So we do signage also.
Yes.
We do graphics for motor vehicles right. We do outdoor signage and all of that. But because we specialize in engraving,
yes.
So that is the area that we.
I've seen here, if Mr. Webney can show my viewers here. This is something like Mandarin, always Mandarin.
Yes.
So you're looking at it. This is wife. The name here would be Chin Sing Tai.
Yes.
Chin Sing Tai, and the children will sing Wu Jai. This is Su Lang. Vincent will be Wu Seng. Monica will be Hu Mai. Bernadette will be Yin Ha. Tat Lane would be Nu Ha. Carmen would be Hung Ha. Margaret would be Neta.
Well, you're doing a very good job.
I think just looking at it, I just pardon me if I may pronounce the names incorrectly. But of course, you also do emergency signs also.
Yes. So we offer signage for whatever occasion, whatever situation, business advertisement, you name it. Yes.
Of course, it is a wonderful business here. Of course, just wondering if you do island-wide delivery.
Yes, so with arrangements, special arrangements can be made to get your jobs or whatever you need. We make that arrangement to meet you where you are.
Yes.
As best as possible.
As best as possible. So looking at it, so if I place my order today, can I get it tomorrow?
Well, there is a process. So there's a turnaround time that we have depending on the nature of the job.
Okay.
So it depends on what you have to do.
I've seen here, there's a thing here. I'll just bring it here. I saw this earlier on. Alright, so can you explain this to my viewers? I saw it and I just say it's very intriguing for me to
Alright,
look at.
So this is actually the byproduct of what was a job that was done. So we do cut letters out of metal, PVC. So this is actually the remains of the letters that were cut, that were mounted on a sign used for a business establishment. Right? And this is solid PVC, right? About an inch, 1 inch thick. Right? So you can get this done. We do for indoor signs, outdoor signs, church, you name it, right? So we offer that service.
So of course you have you have, stated a lot of things here, what you have done, but just in case I am overseas, can I get one from here overseas?
Well, as I said, arrangements can be made. Arrangements can be made for that to be done. We have courier service that we can use the services of, and so on and so forth. But yes, and we have done jobs for overseas.
Yes. All right. So you've said that in a very intriguing way. But if I should ask you the question. Are you on social media? Any Facebook, any Instagram? Or?
Yes, we are. We have presence on Facebook and Instagram. If you search for Enpar Signs, you will find us, and we are also listed in the directory. So if you even just Google Enpar, you will see us there, right?
So you have a number.
Right. So our contact number, both direct and WhatsApp, is 906-5453. That's 906-5453.
And that's digital or what's our
It's flow.
It's flow.
Right.
So you do have a website also?
No, not currently, but we're working on our website.
On the website,
yes.
Currently working on the website, of course. And so, just to top it off, and I know you talk about a whole lot of things here, and I think I mentioned it early on, but if I should ask, do you have other things that you offer here, or just basically what we see here on display?
All right. So apart from what you see here on display, we do outdoor signage, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a sign for your business or establishment, we do that service. We also do vehicle graphics, right? So we do, if, for example, you have a fleet of vehicles that you want to do your lane weights and all of that. We also do we specialize in engraving, so we do souvenirs. Yeah. So you have your wedding and you want to personalize your wedding gifts and or your water bottles and so on. So we do a wide variety of stuff.
So let me ask you. So you say you do weddings. So I know that they normally have the sign when they just get married. Do you have the sign just get married?
Yes, we can do that for you.
So what about just get divorced?
Well, I hope I wouldn't have to do anything like that.
It's just a little bit of a moment there. I don't think you would specialize in that also. But of course, it was a pleasure. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Yes, it was a pleasure too.
A lot of information about Enpar. So he have just stated here that you can find them on Instagram and also on Facebook. Enpar Signs and Engraving.
Right.
Look for them. They're in 13 Beechwood Avenue, Kingston, Jamaica. Once again, this broadcast is sponsored by Grace, God's Unmerited Favor, and brought to you today by the beautiful sunshine that brightens your day and Denzel 101. Let's talk. I want to thank you, Mr. Newton Noel, for taking the time out to come and share your business with us. Enpar Signs and Engraving. God bless you. See you next time. Walk. And again, good afternoon. It's another privilege again to be here at the Enpar Signs and Engraving business aspect of it, and I'm here again, and we have talked to get a chance to talk to the man himself, Mr. Newton and Noel Perry. And of course, we will be talking to another gentleman. He'll be coming to us to say much about the part that he is in charge of. Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Actually from?
I'm from Kingston, but I presently reside in St. Catherine.
All right. In St. Catherine. All right. So we talk about the business aspect of it. And so we didn't actually get a chance to talk to you this morning. But now that you're here, we just want to ask you just a few questions in terms of what you actually do here.
Okay.
What is actually your involvement here?
Okay, well, I'm actually the designer.
Or designer?
The designer, the graphics
Or
designer.
the graphic designer?
Yes, my responsibility is to keep the graphics,
Okay.
and signs, and prepare different layout artwork for
On the vehicles.
vehicles, signs, whatever. Anything to do with the graphics part of it.
All right.
That's my responsibility.
So, if I should ask you, I see you do a little bit of work on a vehicle over there. Also, it's a Mitsubishi.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna ask you, basically, just give us an idea of what you do over there. So, I want you to actually walk us over there. You just give us a little synopsis of what you do in terms of the graphic part of Enpar here in this part of. All right. Cameraman, come a little closer.
Yes, this that you're looking at now, I'm
Yes.
applying graphics, a message, the vehicle renovation for
A commercial purpose.
so they want it written up.
Okay.
Concerning the business and the function that it will be offered.
Okay.
So I'm presently putting on the different aspects of the writing and
Oh, the
things like
writing. So that's the reason why you put the tape here.
that. Yes.
So you have the material with you?
Yes, yes. These are different pieces that we will put on it. I have for the bonnet, the side doors, and the back. These are actually the low buds that we will put onto it concerning the company.
Have a look at it?
Sure, yes.
All right.
So the low buds.
It's like 10 or less?
10 on it.
10 or less?
Yes, 10 on it, car and carpet care.
Okay, okay. So
So they're establishing a mobile car wash.
or they establish a mobile car wash.
Yes, so I'm doing the graphics to that, to the
Oh,
advertising.
okay.
We'll put onto that.
Oh, so great. So the advertising
Yeah.
internet business here. So you can actually do the graphic work on the vehicle for
Yes.
display and for advertisement
Yeah, that's
purpose.
Yes.
Good. We just want to thank you for coming and sharing with us
Yes, sir.
exactly what you do here at Enpar Signs and Engraving.
Yes.
First, I've heard about the business aspect of it.
Okay.
And of course, if looked at a whole plethora of things that you do inside there.
A whole lot of stuff.
And of course, Mr. Newton, give us a little bit more extra things of information about what is it that Enpar do outside what they have on display here. Of course, I'm looking at the address Beechwood, 13 Beechwood Avenue, Kingston 5. Telephone number 876-906-5453, and the email address is engravingpartners and at gmail.com. Once again, this broadcast is sponsored by Grace God's and Merchant Favor and brought to you today by the beautiful sunshine that brightened today and then the 101 Let's Talk. Sir, I want to thank you
very much
for taking the time out to come and talk to us about the business aspect and what you have done in terms of the business engraving. All right?
Yes,
So, God bless. Thank you.
Yeah,
See you next time.
Okay.